In this episode, I'd like to take you along on a journey we had back in July of 2017 when we traveled to Providenciales in the Turks and Caicos Islands. Turks and Caicos is located just east of the Bahamas and north of Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Providenciales, or Provo, covers an area of about 38 miles and is the most developed island in Turks and Caicos. Grace Bay Beach on Provo has been ranked among the world's best beaches for years, and even though Provo is the most developed island, it only has a full-time population of about 40,000, and it's the perfect place to relax and unwind. The people are exceptionally friendly and the food is outstanding. For our stay, we booked at the Kokomo Botanical Garden and Resort. Kokomo is about 4 minutes from the beach and centrally located on the island. The entire resort is set in these lush tropical gardens with tropical fruit trees and plants all around you. As they are centrally located, they offer shuttle services to anywhere on the island you'd like to go and have full-service concierge to take care of any arrangements or answer any questions. Each suite here is actually a fully stocked standalone condo unit with 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, living area, and a small yet full kitchen. The same company also has another resort that's just a couple of blocks away that's billed as kind of a couples-only retreat or adults-only retreat that's well worth checking out, called One on Marlin. Well, you know that once you get checked in and settled to a place like this, it's time to head for the beach. Whether you want to just relax, windsurf, go stand-up paddleboarding, boat riding, or take in incredible snorkeling experiences right off the beach, there is something here for everyone. Coming from the east coast of the U.S. and those overcrowded beaches, I couldn't believe there are actually beaches with such clear, warm waters that are this empty. Of course, it was July when we were there, their hotter season, and I understand it gets a little more crowded in the wintertime. I'd like to go back and see just to check it out. One of my favorite things about this place is the lack of a big touristy shopping area. Anyone who's been to the beaches on the East Coast know that there are these beach shops on every corner that sell souvenirs and trinkets and t-shirts and really make all the beach communities look alike. The only way to distinguish Virginia Beach from Myrtle Beach is by the printing on the t-shirts and the shops that are on every corner. On Provo, there's just this one small group of shops that's near the big all-inclusive resorts. Now, I understand the resorts will have their own shopping areas inside, but the main public area is all contained to this one small area. Here you'll find a couple of t-shirt shops, but mostly you'll find shops selling locally made, handcrafted items and some really good food. And don't forget the Turkberry frozen yogurt shop. One of the highlights of this trip was a half-day boat tour we took with the folks from Island Vibes. They took us out to the barrier reef that's off the main islands, dropped anchor, let us take in the snorkeling, before heading off to Iguana Island. Once we made it over to Iguana Island, it didn't take long for us to spot some very distinctive trails. This little guy may not look big here, but he's about 12 inches long. We didn't want to approach them too closely since this is their home. During our brief walk around the island, we spotted a number of these guys, and they were so fun to watch and really rather difficult to find. They seem to think if they stay perfectly still, we won't even realize they're there. But many of the others on the boat with us complained they didn't see any at all, but we spotted at least 10 of them during our brief 20-minute walk around their nesting area. The waters off this island are very calm and clear, and they were the perfect place to relax with some rum punch and wait for the rest of the group to catch up. But all too soon it was time to head back. No trip to Provo is complete without stopping by the Thursday night fish fry at Bite Park. This event attracts local vendors, tourists, and more than a few locals to hang out and enjoy some good live music, locally crafted goods, and food, of course. But be warned, it gets busy, and the traffic is really congested in the area during the fry. The whole thing takes place in a parking lot right off the beach and near one of our favorite snorkeling spots. So go early, find a good parking spot along the road, and enjoy. So, everything you've seen thus far was shot in July of 2017. Sadly, just a few short weeks later, Mother Nature sent the most powerful Atlantic hurricane ever recorded directly at Turks and Caicos. Thankfully, due to very strict building codes and the position of the islands, no loss of life occurred in any of the Turks and Caicos Islands due to this storm. Most of the damage that was reported involved flooding and downed power lines. Local officials are working with both the UK and Canadian governments to acquire resources and get this island paradise back up and running. Updated info is available at www.visittci.com. Just click on the hurricanes link.